Hi everyone, it's Jill again. Okay, so today I'm just going to continue on with my thoughts on empathy and what it is to be an empath. I've looked it up and studied several things regarding empaths and learned a little bit about this and that. And it's strange because a lot of the stuff I've read totally sounds like me, and I've talked to other people that are like-minded and also are empaths, and it's basically, very validating to hear that I'm not the only person like this and that I don't have to deal with it all by myself. It's not something that I have to be alone trying to struggle with. So, basically an empath, I'm reading something from the internet now, okay? It's just something I just researched, and it's just about empaths. So here's the definition, verbatim with the computer and what it's telling me. An empath is someone who can feel other people's emotions as their own. Basically, you literally feel what other people feel. You literally feel what other people feel. End of story. I'm not going to get further into that, really. It means what it says. You can feel the feelings and emotions of other people, other animals, and it's like they are your own. So, I know we're all human beings, and we're all our own individual selves, and we all have our own feelings and emotions and baggage and whatnot, right? Okay, so why add more? Why would I want to know what other people are feeling? Why would I want to know how other people feel and their emotions? I really don't want to. But unfortunately, being an ultra-sensitive, I'm able to sense and literally feel how they feel. It can be very overwhelming and sometimes confusing because you may be having a good day or you may be having a bad day, and your energy field is just all of a sudden being bombarded by all these different feelings and emotions of other people around you. And I find myself throughout the day having to stop for a moment, take some deep breaths, and do a cough, and I have to literally expel some of the energies that I'm picking up from around me, because I tend to, well, I'm learning this now, but before I knew this, before I started learning how to cope, I used to just deal with it, the best way I knew how, which really I wasn't dealing with it at all. I was just, taking on these feelings and emotions of other people, and they were bombarding me, and they were causing me physical pain, and they were causing me physical agony or confusion and fear and, just all these awful negative feelings and vibes that I just kept carrying around with me everywhere. And it eventually started to make me feel ill and sick and stuff, and depressed all the time and tired, and I had mood swings. And long story short, with talking to other empaths, I realized that there are tools that you can do with usually meditation. You can do some breathing exercises and meditate and try to, find your center and ground yourself, and just totally relax yourself and realize that everything's okay, and just have a more positive outlook. Don't worry about the negative things and just let things go. Also, in a way, I have built a wall, per se, or an ultra-sensitive's force field, a magnetic field. And what I have done is I created this field, this force field, for myself. And it's all pure white light. Okay? It's pure white light, made of love and nothing but the best of the best, good intentions. And the angels and the spiritual guides and everything, ascended masters in the universe are there, and they protect me. So when I'm feeling like a blah day, and there's just all these different feelings around me that I cannot handle, or it's just a little too much for me, and it becomes overwhelming, I put that force field up and I supercharge it in a sense. Granted, this is all in my mind, but I'm physically, sensing and seeing this white force field go up around me in all directions, okay? And what I do is I keep that force field up to block out all negative feelings and all negative emotions and all the emotions of others around me. In a sense, it's my way of protecting myself, my own emotions, therefore, then won't get attacked or feel attacked. If this makes any sense to you guys. But yeah, that's basically what an empath is. An empath is someone who feels other people's feelings and emotions as if they were their own feelings and emotions. For example, here's just one experience. Me going into a hospital. Now, hospitals, some people don't care about and don't want to go into them regardless. And then some don't have any issues with going into the hospital. My whole life, I have always had problems with walking into hospital buildings and being inside them. Now, I know that deep in my heart, a hospital is meant for good, and that hospitals are to help heal and combat and prevent disease and all that good stuff. However, a lot happens in hospitals. People die, people have sicknesses and disease and illness and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so fine, right? What does that have to do with an empath? Well, it has a lot to do with an empath.